you know I feel for you, but not in the way that you want me to. I'm sorry, know that this is hard for me. Sorry, I let everything fall on me. But sorry, I only wanna chase my dreams. Sorry, we never wanted the same things. I'm sorry, I wish I could control my heart and control my love, hold you in my arms. I know that I should have said it from the start, that I'm so in love with you, but not in the way that you want me to. Girl, you know that I feel for you, but not in the way that you want me to. It's a ring in a dream. You called on me to be a king. I'm so dumb, but please make this easy for me. Accept that fate has its own reasons. I gave you pain and I don't mean it. If it was up to me, I'd change like the 4 seasons. I just don't think we were meant to go along. I know that's what you're fighting for. You gave me love and I ignored it. Wish I could run, I'm hiding for it. Cause I'm ashamed that I would go and write another love song, knowing that you're dying for it. So I guess I just had to tell you that I am so in love with you, but not in the way that you want me to. Girl, you know that I feel for you.
Sorry. Hey, everybody. How are you? I'm having a little technical difficulties, y'all. Oh, shit. Sorry. Hold on. I couldn't hear my intro because my mic is acting up. So give me 1 second. Let me try to fix this with this mic because I have stuff to play and it's going to act ridiculous. So I don't know why it's not. Oh my God. This is so annoying, dude. I'm having a hard time right now. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry, guys. I see the milestones. I don't know what the freak is going on right now, man. It's not even letting me listen. Sometimes it's meant not to do shit, and I don't know what's happening. So, all right, let me just say hello. Hi, everybody. Oh my goodness, so many people. My Audie, how are you? Wanda, how are you doing? Steven C, how you doing? Dana, hi, beautiful. My Stanley Cup, how are you? Lainey Lynn, hey. My New York sister Celia, how you doing? Mrs. Robinson, how you doing? Hey, Rabbit of Chaos. Hey, my Nail King Scotto, so good to see you. My queen, Martin's mommy, thank you for being a member for 7 months. I adore you, my girl. Sweet potato, how you doing, beautiful? My chronic space. Driving and listening, love you guys. I love you too. A member for 44 months, day one. You already know. You already know. Love you, my girl. Drive safely. Hey, Cree, how are you, sweetheart? Martin's mommy, thank you. I appreciate, but you know you are the queen around here, girl. You are my queen. Hey, Chantel, Gucci Mob, girl, how you doing? Okay, so yeah, let me see if I could fix this because mic is muted now. So maybe it'll work. Let me see if I play this real quick. I just want to see if it'll if you can hear it. And I can't hear it. Guys, see, this is what I'm saying. I might have to unplug my mic. Shit, hold on, guys. It was working last time. That's why my mic, I don't know. It's my mic is fine. It's just I don't freaking know, man. Hey, my bliss, Chris, how you doing? So I'm trying to. I have a beautiful mic, but it's hear anything when I have my mic plugged in for some reason. I don't understand this shit. And I was here working stuff out, and it's still zacting up speakers. Maybe that's why it shouldn't be the speakers. It should be. Oh my god. Sorry, hold on. It should not be my freak, dude. All right, let's see. I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Hold on, guys. I changed the settings to see, and I still can't hear shit. So I don't know what's going on, y'all. Is Hey Camden, my girl. Hey sassy nerd girl. You guys can hear me though? Yeah, my mic is plugged in, but when I play something, I can't hear it. And that's gonna be a problem because I have a bunch of stuff to play and I need to be able to hear it to react to it. So I'm gonna unplug my mic right now. It's probably different now. Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry, guys. I had worked this out. This is so freaking annoying. It's really annoying. So can you guys hear me? I know the sound sucks. I sound like I'm in the bathtub and all the things. Hey, M to the B, my beautiful girl. Hey, Maria, how you doing? Okay, so listen, we're gonna have to deal with this because I need to be able to hear what I'm gonna play and all the things. And imagine if I still can't hear the shit and it wasn't my mic. That'll be fun. That'll be so fun. So hi everybody, how you doing? How's your day going? All the things. Happy Friday, TGIF. Better, 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 better. I decided to start with a chill pill. Bliss got me this. She got me this years ago. So when people say think I'm on drugs, I'm on a chill pill. That's about it. Hey GND, how you doing? Wait, what the hell? Hey Kat, how are you, my girl? How's Max? I hope he is well. All the things. Of course I still have it. Of course I still have it. You crazy girl. Hey Abby, how are you? Okay, so you already know the drill. I got to turn my camera on and off, but I am connected to the Ethernet. That's why I'm sitting back in my recliner. This is my regular spot, as you can see. All my dials, all the things. Um, so I'm able to connect. My son gave me an Ethernet cord, so we shall see if it works better. I'm plugged directly into my modem, so hopefully disrespectful Wi-Fi may not be a thing. I'm hoping it won't be a thing, but it'll probably still be a thing. Okay, so before we get into it, I can't be here long because my son, it was just his birthday 2 days ago, and we bought him a cake and all the things. But anyway, he's on vacation for his birthday, so it's just me and him here, and I want to go and get us some dinner. And I want to go to the Venezuelan restaurant. And if I go too late, all the good food is already gone because Hispanics, we eat dinner like in the morning. So 11 o'clock in the afternoon, in the morning, people are already eating arroz con gandules, all that stuff. So by 6 or 7 o'clock, like everybody's fed. You know what I mean? So the restaurants are like dried up. So I don't want to wait till then to go get us some food. I want to get us some good food. And I don't feel like cooking. I don't care. I meal prepped for my son. One of my other sons meal preps once a week, and he does it for the whole week. He does 3 meals a day. So it takes a lot out of him. Like I would help him. I would cut the vegetables and cut the meats and all the stuff, and he would still be drained. So I said, you know what? Just get everything for me and I'll do it. Shot myself in the foot. That shit was all day process. So Wednesday, I was doing that all day, cutting everything up, cooking everything. And then, so anyway, I'm not cooking. That's my point. I was in the kitchen all day Wednesday, and your girl is not cooking. So that is that, and that is all she wrote there. You cook for me, girl. My sons will kill me. They'll throw me out the house. This is Maria. My sons, I'll have to sleep on the balcony. So, and in the summer, the balcony is not very fun. Yeah, because the damn mosquitoes. Hey, Simply Blonde, how are you, beautiful girl? Okay, so I got that out the way. Next, I wanted to say, you guys know I like to have my camera on, but I still don't have the damn glasses. So I have to turn my camera off because I don't want to shock y'all and give y'all all the ugliness all up close in your face. So I have to turn my camera off so I could come close to see the comments. And these lashes, this is not helping. Anyway, I wanted to say before we start, I want to preface this. I am not trying to bully, harass, or dogpile on anyone. Some people may say, why am I even going to talk about this? It's none of my business. It's on the internet, which makes it anyone's business on the internet. And I'm not going to deny that I have a bias here. I do have a bias. The person who has done all these things, I'm not a favorite of, I'm not a fan of. But people need to remember that I consider this person my friend, and I chose Kendra. I chose to move away silently from her, and she went into a chat under a sock account, shit talking me and Sophie, and I hadn't said a word about her, and continued to talk crap and talk crap. And I ignored to the best of my ability. So many times people would be addressing Kendra, talking about Kendra. I would put the zipped emoji in the chat, and she would talk about me, take digs at me, talk about my family life, my home life, try to summarize my life better than I could. She would insert herself and say why I shouldn't be talking about estranged parents because I've never been estranged from family, when that is completely untrue. And you can't tell me what to speak about, and you can't tell me about my lived experience. So I'm going to start that off. Of course, I have a bias, but I'm trying to be as respectful as I can because I think that this conversation is important. I tend to say that a lot, but I don't know if the internet has created this victim mentality or this victim versus bullying mentality, or it's always been a thing. Just the internet has put it right in our faces because everything is on the internet now. So everything is readily available. So we started to notice it more. I don't know if the internet has helped create a generation, and I don't mean like Gen Z. I mean a generation because of the internet, a generation of crybabies, or crybabies have always been a thing. Again, because I'm not saying that this is Gen Z crying. These are middle-aged people that are perpetual victims. So I just mean the age of technology. And it's gross. And I will always speak out when people are utilizing mental health as a shield for the things that come out of their mouth, weaponizing self harm against other people. And I have empathy for people. I know that people struggle with mental illness, but self being responsible for yourself is also a thing. And I'm not going to accept that cop out that we have to allow people to say and do whatever they want to us. And because they come on and say their mental health is fragile, we have to ignore it and keep taking it on the chin. Because I know that a world without accountability creates what we're seeing now. When I was a kid, public shaming was a thing. When we acted up, people would call us out like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you saying? And that helped snap us out of that shit. But now, right? Again, I've said it all the time, these shields, people throw up these shields. You can't say that. You can't talk about somebody mistreating their kids on the internet because that's mom shaming. You can't talk about somebody not being able to regulate their emotions because that's mental illness shaming. I don't conform to that. I don't conform to that. Never will. And so that's what we're going to talk about. Okay. So I, my little spiel, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm just trying to read my chat. Okay. Okay. Good. I'm glad you can hear me. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I know, girl. Hey, Sophie. How you doing? How you doing? Okay. 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 Hey, AC. How you doing? All right. I'm probably miss. Hey, Steph, how you doing, sweetie pie? Hey, Wittershins Day, how you doing? I don't mean to miss anybody, guys. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Sorry. Okay, let me chill. Because they're going to be like, I'm on drugs. I'm not on drugs. I haven't been on drugs for a long time. Hey, Miss Lisa, disclaimer over. Yes. Okay, so let me put my hair up. Consuela is here because it's already freaking hot. And listen, if y'all expect, I try to start off looking decent, and a few minutes in, Consuela comes out. If you don't know who Consuela is, have you been under a rock? Even though Consuela has her hairstyle is down from Family Guy, I need more lemon pledge. Yes, and I could make those jokes because I'm Hispanic. I can make those kind of jokes about myself, calling myself Consuela because I'm Hispanic. Anyway, and anybody can make those jokes. I'm just saying because somebody gonna be like, oh, selfie, stereotyping. Okay, I'm Consuela. The hair is up, the hair is a mess, all the things. Okay. All right. So I wanted to shit. There's so much, man. There's so much. I don't know where to start. Okay. Again, I know the naysayers, the people gonna be like, she's a bully, she's a bully. I don't care. I linked people that were discussing this whole thing. I don't know Okay, I'm gonna start with this because this is kind of TLDR, um, and there's just so much, and so I'm gonna start here. And all right, shit. Let me say this: Bliss Chris did a stream, and it started way before this, but Bliss Chris did a stream. I linked that in the description. Um, and Virgie came in towards the end and made two comments. And that was, I guess, the catalyst for Kendra to then go live, a 22-minute live about Virgie, and all the things. And, I don't know why she thought that was a good idea. And again, I'm not saying that people can't dislike Virgie. I'm not saying that Virgie's untouchable. And nobody said that because Virgie's a Christian, that that makes her untouchable. That's what people tend to utilize against her. I've never, ever, in all the years I've known Virgie, seen her weaponize her Christianity against people. People weaponize that against her because Virgie is known as the prayer warrior. That is what Virgie does. Virgie will pray for you. There's many people that you can ask for prayers and they will go to their church, their congregation, and have a prayer circle, put you in a prayer list. That is what Virgie does. So many of us, when we need prayers, we know we can personally go to Virgie and ask for prayers. I believe in prayers. I'm a Christian. I don't put my beliefs on people. It's not about your beliefs, all of that. There's a reason why I'm saying this. Her Christianity is weaponized against her when she has never weaponized her Christianity against people. She's never said, "Don't talk about me. Don't dislike me because I'm a Christian." People that come at her have weaponized her Christianity against her. She's so godly, she wouldn't be in these communities. We're human beings. We're not Christ himself, right? When you're Christian or whatever your spiritual beliefs are, you're trying to be a better version of yourself. You're going to fall short. I curse a lot. That doesn't mean that I don't have a core values, right? That I try to attain, try to be kind, try to show empathy. I fall short every day. So that's why I need forgiveness every day. So I think it's crazy when people want to say, Virgie thinks because she's a Christian, she's untouchable. Virgie has never believed that. Virgie has never said that. Okay. And again, you can dislike Virgie, you can have opinions about her, but attacking her Christianity, always talking about that people only want her around because she's a wallet. Virgie has never given me money, and she's my friend, and she's been my friend for years. And that's not a thing. So that's untrue. Okay. So I want to say that because Virgie made a comment in Bliss Chris's, and she became infuriated. Hey, no boundaries. How are you? Okay, wait, what's the beginning of your? So that goes for addict shaming too, right? If someone is a whackhead, we can call them a whackhead, right? Because, and a few others here have whined about that. No, no, see, no boundaries. I think what you have confused is when you use somebody's past addiction or their struggle as the insult. When you use that as the insult, that is addict shaming. Discussing that somebody is using, somebody's an addiction, somebody had an addiction isn't addict shaming. And I think that's where you guys get it confused. I've never whined about people talking about that I was an addict, that I did all these terrible things in my addiction. But people lying and pretending and assuming and throwing around that I'm not clean or I'm not in recovery because of my past is addict shaming. Calling me a crackhead, right? Because I was once an addict 25 years ago is addict shaming. That's the difference. Discussing it is not addict shaming. And I've said that so many times on this channel. And that's where selective hearing becomes a thing, because some people only hear what they want to hear. I've said that so many times. I discuss people that are in active addiction, all the things that exhibit all these behaviors. And people get mad at me. Oh, how could you talk about that? You were an addict. That's exactly why. And I also talk about my own addiction. I don't make excuses for all the bad choices I've made. I discuss it openly. So I think that's a difference. And again, that's just my opinion, right? That, in my opinion, is addict shaming. When you're using someone's addiction as the insult, that is the insult, that is addict shaming. If I call you a whack job because you struggle with your mental health, that is shaming mental health. But talking about bad behaviors and people weaponizing mental health struggles is not shaming that. Talking about somebody oversharing about STDs and then throwing it back at all of us that we all have it too, trying to belittle us. We're too stupid to know to get ourselves tested. We're too lazy, right? We're too uninformed, uneducated to know what tests to ask for, how to get tested, how to take care of ourselves. That is the difference. So I just wanted to, state that because people tend to get that misconstrued. Misconstrued. Hey, love, live strong. How are ya? Yep. And of course, I'm Team Virgie. Again, I'm not going to lie and say I don't have a bias because I do. People need to stop worrying about who others like and don't like. It's none of our business. Block, block, blockity, block, block, block. I agree. I agree. No, I wouldn't say that. It's demeaning language, right? And exactly. And that's what I feel. It's using it as an insult changes it. And that's just my opinion. People can agree or disagree, and that is also fine. Pointing out the obvious is not shaming. I agree. Old school work. Yep. She's still human. Yes. And stop looking for people to defend you. Yeah, that's crazy. It is selective hearing. And I get it because sometimes I have selective hearing. Sometimes I don't want to hear shit and I hear it the way I want to hear it. And that's why I take a moment and I'm like, Cindy, come on, girl, cut that shit out. Stop hearing it the way you want to hear it. You know what I mean? I was agreeing with you because I do think we should be able to call people out the way we used to. We would call whackheads crackheads, right? That's what you're saying, crackheads. Listen, Linda. And that's another thing. I think people get confused. I'm not gatekeeping people's language. I don't call people that, but I other people do crackheads, and I don't go and say stop calling people crackheads. I don't gatekeep people's language. I think that the reason I do it is to show respect because people have said they're offended by that language. So I try to just extend respect. But it's not, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. You're a crackhead. Yeah, we used to make jokes about shit like that. You know what I mean? So I want people to understand I'm not gatekeeping language. I try to be as respectful as I can. Like what? You say fuck, motherfucker, bitch, all that. Yes, I know. Even with all that, I try to respect people's because I'm here and I'm trying to talk about things that are important. So I try to do it in a way where if I'm calling you the JUNKIE word, that's just a word I don't use because I never thought anybody was junk. And I get why people say it because you're putting junk in your body. I get all of that, right? I don't use that word because I don't think anybody's junk, even the ones that are out there sick and suffering, doing the worst of the worst. You know what I mean? So that's just for me. But I'm not telling people because again, we've become too, I don't know, too porcelain like. And that also creates this fragility that we're seeing where everybody has to affirm our delusions. That's the difference. You want your delusions or your fragile ego to be stroked, and that makes people sink further into their delusions. Again, in my opinion, yeah. So, hey, sunshine state of mind, my girl, how are ya? I'm asexual with endometriosis. How asexual? What the girl? What? Asexual. Doesn't asexual mean something else? Doesn't asexual mean that you can reproduce without a man or a woman? I thought that's what Sassender girl. Don't confuse me. I'm not that very bright, girl. That's what I thought. You're abstinent. Sorry, you're abstinent, girl. You are chaste and virtuous right now, but asexual. I think that means something else. Love you, my sassy. Hey, Lisa and my girl. How are ya? How are ya? Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to read some shit down here. I had to take a break from social media. It can definitely be harmful to your mental. It can, and that's where personal responsibility comes in. My blue eyes, how are you? I've missed you so much, my girl. I hope you are well. I have missed you, my baby blue eyes. And I think that's where personal responsibility comes in, and we're passing the buck too much, where people aren't accepting that we're adults and we have to have some kind of It's crazy because if I don't understand where people want to live in a place where you have no autonomy over yourself, right? You want bodily autonomy. Don't you want mental and emotional autonomy as well? Or do you want others to be able to decide when enough is enough for you? You know what I mean? Be able to disconnect you from social media when they want to. That what people act like they want is not what they want. Because I can tell you, I don't want someone else to tell me as an adult, oh, well, you have an hour on social media, and then after that, you need to get off because I know what's best for your mental health. And I'm telling you, it's too much for your mental health. Just like I don't think you should eat that chocolate cake because it's not good for your body. So imagine if we put that into play, that kind of thinking, taking over people's autonomy online is what people are in essence asking for. If you're saying that me coming onto my live talking about you and things that you've done on the internet is affecting your mental health, that's saying you can't control yourself and that somebody else should be able to control your life. This is the slippery slope we're going down, and people don't understand that when you coddle this and when you don't say, hey, well, maybe you need to take a break, you need to go and see a therapist or talk to someone, do these other things, disconnect, stop watching people that you dislike, stop watching people that you said you don't watch. Where does personal responsibility again take precedence? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Oh, okay. It means you're not sexually attracted to anybody. Okay, I get it. Okay, all right, I get it. I get it. You're not interested. You're not into it. I get it, girl. I was taking the reproductive part of it. Okay, sorry, sorry. But can't I be ashamed if I feel ashamed myself? But can't I only be ashamed if I feel ashamed myself? Of okay, wait. I never heard of shaming until I saw, and and I think that when we lose the ability to feel self shame, it causes a problem. You should be able to be shame. You feel shame, and if you don't feel shame, that's part of the problem. I don't lack self awareness. I know when I say some shit. I know sometimes I say words wrong, and I don't catch myself in the moment, and I'm like, oh shit, that's not what I meant. I used the wrong word. All these things, and so that's like a minor example of that. But I'm saying when I do things that go against my beliefs or my principles, I feel shame. I feel severe shame. I still feel shame for things that I did in my addiction. And I think that that is healthy because it helps me pull myself up all the time, all the time. And I'm not sitting here with a halo because, I have to say that because I can't just talk generally and including myself without somebody else trying to say that I think I'm a moral authority or what about, Fulano or what about this person? And it's ridiculous and it's all sleight of hand. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all deflection. And I'm tired of it. You can never have an honest conversation if somebody can't just address what you're talking about in the moment. If somebody comes to me and says, Cindy, you hurt my feelings because you said X, Y, and Z, I can promise you, I'm not going to say, well, what about this person on their channel? They say very similar things. I'm going to sit and say, I hurt her feelings and I'm going to take that into account and I'm going to either apologize or I'm not. But I'm not going to deflect onto what somebody else is doing and saying because then again, I'm gauging my moral compass upon what other people are allowed to say and get away with on the internet. Shit is exhausting to me. It's exhausting to me. It's exhausting to me, man. I forgot she said everyone had herpes. I can speak for myself, right? And that's my point. You're trying to say that we're shaming you. And no, when I did that live where I spoke about her herpes, I had never spoken about that before. There was one time where I did a live on her and I referred to it as her medical issue. I did, it's still on my channel. I referred to it as her medical issue because I don't think that there's something to come for her for. Again, I'm not telling anybody else what to say, how to say, whatever, because I think that it's gone way beyond that where people are going to insult her now because she insults everyone. Again, I can't tell anybody else how to talk, but I had never done that. And she paints us all with a brush that we all make fun of her herpes. I hadn't done that. And while she was saying that she's shamed for her herpes, she's basically saying we're all too stupid. We're all sluts. We all sleep around. We all have herpes. We just don't know it because we're not smart enough to get tested. We're not careful enough to get tested. We don't love ourselves enough to take precautions. And it's insulting to many of us because she doesn't know our lived experience, especially when I have a sister that passed from HIV and all these other things. So it's extremely disrespectful for her to pretend that she knows that I have never gotten tested. I don't know to get tested regularly when I'm active. When I'm active, right? I'm not active. So again, unless I have a ghost coming in my house, I don't need to get tested from when I was last active and I got tested. And you get tested 3 months after you stop being active to make sure. So again, it's insulting to us to pretend that none of us, she's the smartest one here, and none of us care about ourselves enough to get tested. None of us respect ourselves. Let me bring it down. My chill pill. Sorry. That helps me center myself because I was getting a little elevated for no reason, and I don't want this to come across as me bullying her. Okay, um, but it's asinine and it's ridiculous, and yeah, I'm not doing that shit anymore. Agreed. I had therapy and I had to step away from all the gen content. It's too triggering for me with some of the topics that have been discussed being a survivor of SA. I get it. And that's the thing, Lisa Ann. It can become overwhelming. And this is where we have to know what to stop consuming, but I can't sit here and tell anyone else who not to cover, who they should be able to cover. I don't have that right. Um, Again, it's my responsibility not to watch something, right? And I'm not directing that at you, Lisa, and I'm grateful that you were able to get therapy and you know what is triggering for you. And I think that's extremely important to know what's triggering for you and to avoid that. And to avoid that. You know what I mean? But so many people want to tell other people what to cover, and I'm not telling anybody else what to cover. If I don't want to watch it, I don't watch it. And that's just how I feel about that. And it seems like I say these things over and over and over again because it's just like I thought this is common sense. Like we should know these things. And sometimes I have to remember some people don't know these things. I think some actually should have a conservator for their will, for their Wi-Fi. Shit, sorry. Some do need some to tell them when to shut it the fuck down, but I get it. Some on here have straight up said they have zero self-regulation, and I agree. And I agree. And yeah, no, I'm sorry, no, 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 ma'am, because I don't want that. I don't want somebody to tell me when to turn my Wi-Fi off. That's crazy. That's crazy. Has an incubus, they better not. He better. Hi, Boomer Babe. How are you? Boomer Babe is the prettiest person on the internet, and y'all better know that shit right now. How are you, Boomer Babe? So good to see you. Hey, Sue. How are you, my girl? Okay, so let me get into what I need to get into because then I'll be here forever, and I can't be here forever because my son is already looking in the refrigerator. He's already looking in the refrigerator, and I told him don't order any food because I'm gonna get us some food. But I can't be mad at him if he's like, Mom, I'm fucking hungry, lady. All right, that was the first thing I wanted to play. The T, what is it? This one? No. Shit, sorry, guys, hold on. Okay, this one first. Hold on. Okay, let me add this to my screen, baby. And I'm playing this so that people can get a kind of a sense of what happened this last time, and how over the top it is. There's quite a few clips I'm gonna play, and then I'm gonna end with the book that Kendra had shared that she had read, but I think she didn't comprehend or she took parts of the book that furthered her agenda. So I want to talk about that too. But all right, let me try to get through this because I gotta hurry the fuck up. Guys, my Wi-Fi hasn't been acting too crazy. This Ethernet is the shit. Why didn't I do it earlier? Because I'm in need the otas. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to fuck. I want to make this big screen. Okay, there we go. All right.
First of all, I never said I had ideations. I said I had an anxiety attack that happened while I was at the doctor's office.
Were you at a doctor's office for a scheduled appointment and felt anxious? Or were you hospitalized for an onset panic attack?
Okay? I never said that Virgie caused this. In fact, I'd like you to prove where I said you caused this.
She's conflating two separate incidents, guys. She's conflating two separate incidents, and I think she knows that she is. I think she purposely did that. Virgie was talking about this, okay, when she was in Brooke's chat, and she told Virgie, she was having a back and forth with Virgie. Mind you, Virgie is a mod in Brooke's chat, okay, because Kendra said that she stalked her to Brooke's chat. Virgie and Brooke have been friends for years, okay? For years. She's a mod in that chat. She's always in that chat. So to say that she stalked her and followed her into Brooke's chat is again ridiculous and untrue, okay? And the way you frame these words, extremist language, right? She's stalking me. That's insane. These are public chats that she frequents while Kendra said she unsubscribed from everybody. She put do not recommend, but in real time, she saw Virgie comment in Bliss Chris's stream and she screenshot it and went live to discuss two comments that were not attacking her. And she said that Virgie attacked her. I'm going to show you those comments because she wasn't attacking her at all. Okay, Virgie was actually defending herself because the way Kendra made it sound, this is the comment. Sorry, guys. Kendra said, would you laugh if someone jumped off of a bridge due to bullying, Virgie? She framed it a hypothetical where it's laying blame on Virgie, okay? And Virgie's crime was putting laughing emojis to funny little clips that people played when they got super chats, all public things that Kendra has done publicly on YouTube. Okay, all public things that Kendra has done freely on YouTube. And Virgie's crime was daring to put laughing emojis. And even if she had a negative opinion of Kendra, she has that right. People do not have to like us. Okay, but it's the extreme language that Kendra uses to fit that the punishment fits the crime. It's ridiculous. And it's done to get maximum impact from people like, oh my God, how dare you, Virgie? This is why it's done. And it waters down real people that are being bullied and harassed and are not engaging. Kendra is a willing participant in this stuff. She looks for it. So this was the comment she made in Brooke's chat, okay?
But did you go to the doctor or did you have a panic attack and the anxiety attack?
Freudian slip? You said this in Jen's chat.
While at the doctor, but it was scheduled. I saw the thumbnail and saw the live. She saw someone's thumbnail and their live and had an anxiety attack. Again, this is a woman in her 50s. Where does personal responsibility begin? And I'm tired of people laying blame at other people's feet because someone can't stop themselves from watching things that are going to cause them to have anxiety. This is insane. How do you exist in the real world? How do you exist in a job in stress-inducing situations? Do you fucking flip out at customers or wherever you work? At patrons, do you flip out on them? If they say something or you're in a situation that is stress inducing, how do you not learn to deal with anxiety and these things normally? And they monitored my blood pressure and they looked at the comments and were disgusted. And this is another thing that the perpetual victims do. They need validation. So to further their argument, and they feel that it makes their argument stronger if they say someone else saw it and was just as disgusted. How would they don't even know the context. They don't know what's going on. And if that's true, they're coddling her too, because that's ridiculous. You're showing, again, you're an adult, you're showing doctors or nurses a chat from a YouTube live stream as if her phone is somehow has a detonator that if she doesn't watch it, her hand is going to explode, right? If she shuts it off, oh my God, you can't turn it off, right? Like a Saw movie or some fucking horror movie where you're forced to watch it. That and yeah, that sounds ridiculous, right? Because that's how ridiculous it sounds to me. You're acting like somebody forced you into a seat to watch this, or else, you know what I mean? You better cut your arm off or you're going to have to watch this. What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Sorry. No, she's not a stalker, man. Exactly. It's always easier to blame external forces instead of having to do internal work. None of us want to have to look at ourselves and look at our shortcomings, but you have to, because you have to live in the world with other people. Unless you want to live on your own island, then go ahead.
So which one?
And maybe it wasn't a panic, but it was a high anxiety, trembling, crying about how I can be bullied for 2 years. But I'm going to show you the things that Kendra has said about other people. Again, she's a willing participant, and she's not just someone who comes online and gives her opinions about people in a fair way. She calls you all out your name. She says the worst of the worst about you, but you are not supposed to address her at all.
Is it panic attack that had you hospitalized? Or you were in a waiting room and got upset?
To say that she was hospitalized yesterday, mid-hospitalization.
Not your business.
She kind
Oh, it is our business. It is our business because she blamed people for that. She said she saw a thumbnail and saw a live and that caused her. Listen, Julie Jones, this was before anybody knew about Kendra. This is in real time, okay? In real time, in Jen's chat, Julie Jones, AKA Kendra, because no one else knew, Kendra was hospitalized today actually for a panic attack. Who was in the hospital today because of this creator, openly blaming the creator, KK, for why she needed to be hospitalized. So again, Jen, it is her business when you're blaming people.
of made it her business by insinuating it's her fault Kendra was hospitalized.
Please.
And these are Julie Jones comments, okay? I believe these people want someone to go too far for content. And if someone ends their life over this stupid shit, they won't care or feel bad. They continue to deflect their own bad behavior. And they are slamming Kendra during a hard part of her life. This is sick. Now, this is what I want to say to that before I continue. Let me tell you something. No one knows what any of us are going through because we deal with it privately, appropriately. I don't come here and have verbal diarrhea every time I have an excruciatingly stressful day. I don't come here and talk about all the strife in my life. I see the world and my glass as half full. It could always be worse because it was worse for me. I was homeless. I was on drugs, all the things. My life is good. I'm not in the streets. I have a family that loves me. It could always be worse. And there's people like this that nothing is ever good enough. So for people to assume that she's the only one in a hard part of her life, she has a roof over her head, okay, she has government assistance. I don't get that. I don't get that. Okay. So, and I'm saying that to say she needs to count her blessings. When she lost her apartment, when she got evicted, she didn't spend the night in the street. She was put immediately into a hotel and went straight from a hotel to her own apartment again, her own space. And nothing is ever good enough, is my point. So for people, Kendra, to herself, talk about herself in the third person, making herself the perpetual victim of her own choices is sickening to me. It's sickening to me. So I need to say that as well. Hey, Christoph fan forever. How are you, my girl? Hey, Yaya's new day. How are you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have panic attacks and anxiety, but never been to, and I have had too. I've experienced panic attacks and they feel like I'm having a heart attack. And maybe some people are scared and go to the hospital, but I've never seen anyone need to be hospitalized for them, like stay overnight or a week because you have an anxiety attack. They calm you down, they watch your blood pressure, all the things, make sure that you're not having an arrhythmia, right? An irregular heartbeat, all the things. They're making sure that it's just anxiety or a panic attack and it's not something deeper. They'll do all the tests if you go to the hospital. But again, to put it on the internet when she's choosing to watch this stuff. She's choosing to watch this stuff and everybody coddling her like, oh, just stop it. Why doesn't anybody tell her? And I'm not saying to go to her and tell her. I'm saying, but what? I don't understand. It makes no fucking sense to me. I'm trying to make sense out of nonsense. Hi, Janet. How are you, Chula? I have anxiety bad, but take medicine for it. And some people do because they have a panic disorder, right? A panic attack or an anxiety attack disorder. There are those things. And you take medication and you take care of yourself and you don't do things that will trigger you. Like, I feel like we're talking to teenagers that don't know any better. Hi, Betty. How are you, beautiful? Why be online at the hospital under a sock account in another chat? If the internet pushed you to have an anxiety attack, you run back to the internet to make sure everyone knows that the internet pushed you to this point. Does that make sense to anybody? The internet overwhelmed me to the point of having a panic attack, but I need to put a sock account to make sure the internet knows so that they can be like, oh my God, poor Kendra. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding. You are, Maria. You are a panic attack. You are a panic attack, right? All of a sudden, folks are having panic attacks, but coming right back to the place that caused the attack. Okay. And then also, while she's supposed to be at the hospital, she uploaded 2 AIs of her being Billy Badass in real time. Like, girl, pick a lane. Pick a lane. Threatening people. She's getting our rose on people. Like, girl, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. You don't have clean hands. You do not have clean hands. Hey, Mayday, how are you, my girl? No, I won't feel bad if someone harms themselves over the internet because that to me shows they were not mentally well in the first place and did not do anything to help themselves first and engaged. Sorry. And engaged. First place, you gave shit, you get shit. If you can't take the response, don't do anything to cause the response. You're responsible for your own mental health. Log off and call 988. Don't watch your haters. Amen. 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 Bliss Chris, I don't subscribe to the poor so-and-so. Log the fuck off then. Thank you. Remember for 44 months, Lord of mercy. She knows I don't see the damn comments. Sorry. Just like how some people are allergic to peanuts, it's completely their responsibility to make sure that they don't come in contact, consume peanuts. Not the world's responsibility, in my opinion. And that is my opinion too. I agree. I agree. It's insane to me. Pretending to be hospitalized is desperado, attention seeker. I agree. My grandma used to always say, you order shit, you eat shit. Exactly. You're gonna get what you're asking for. You know what I mean? Like, come on, let's stop it. Let's stop it. Anyway, sorry. Let me finish this because shut.
You are really thinking super highly of yourself.
So you weren't making the shorts while waiting for the ER doctor to come, like people were saying?
Yes, she was making shorts. Yes, she was. She made 2 AI shorts with her like walking through gangster with gangster music and all this stuff. Again, like you're having a panic attack because of the internet, but and then she said, I was playing with CapCut, but you're saying that you're having an anxiety. Like, make it make sense, y'all.
And you didn't correct or deny.
See me? Hello, you want to see me? Tears and all? You want to see me all upset? You want to see me? No, I got what you wanted to make sure. This is what you fucking wanted, bitch? Is this what you wanted? Is this what you all wanted?
And this is the second time that Kendra has done this. Okay, the first time that she did that 8-hour live, and I'm saying it not to bully her for the people in the back. I'm saying it because it's a pattern. Okay, She came, and towards the end of the 8-hour live, she started watching Jules, again, personal responsibility, and became so irate that she went and got a kitchen utensil. I'm being very careful. And was simulating and saying this very thing. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? And had people terrified for her. Bliss Chris didn't sleep that whole night. And I'll keep saying it because I know how sick with worry Bliss Chris was. Sick with worry. A wellness check had to be called on her because so many people were worried. Is that okay to do to your audience? To have people sick with worry, thinking that you're going to harm yourself? And then you do it again, you come on and you show your face, this is what you wanted? No, log off. And Brooke handled it so well. And Cromwell said it. Brooke handled it the way you handle a toddler when they're throwing a tantrum. And you say no, calmly, like, no, you're acting out.
This is what you're all getting?
No, it's not.
She's
sorry, what?
Right, and going around and talking shit about me. She needs to fucking stop. And so do you. You all need to stop bullying me.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You all need to stop bullying me. She talks about, she has done, she has done streams where she's targeted multiple times entire chats, went down the line calling people CUNT's Mayday. She came at Mayday, called her an angry black woman for having opinions, okay? She questioned if she really was a black woman. So many offensive things that she said to Mayday, and so many others, subscribers, okay, just for having opinions. She goes down the checklist of the entire chats, coming at entire chats, and acts as if she's being bullied. The way she talks to people all the time is ridiculous and is borderline psychotic. And people do not have to take it because you say you struggle with BPD or whatever. Again, personal responsibility. I think that's the theme of my life, personal responsibility. You continue to come on and say horrendous things about people. Again, it's not as if she's just some channel who addresses things calmly. She says the most horrendous things about people.
Not your
Stop. I have an anxiety attack.
You get to go.
Yes, I was hospitalized for a panic attack. I will be okay. My central nervous system is off due to all the mobbing and bullying. Please report creators who caused this. Thank you. And again, she doesn't understand that she can be reported for the numerous. She's threatened people. She's actually pulled up to somebody, okay? She played stupid games and won a stupid prize, won a lifetime RO for pulling up and recording herself, pulling up to somebody's home. She's threatened people. She's doxed her own address, telling people to come fight her. She even told Brooke, what are you going to do about it, bitch? What are you going to do about it? All of this bout it attitude in the same breath while saying, stop bullying me. She's threatening people. She's doxed people. She's done all the things to people. And this Julie Jones said verbatim the same thing in Jen's about the central nervous system and all the things. Use your account, Kendra. Use your account. Say it with your whole fucking chest, girl. You're using Yeti Cooler and Julie Jones, and you always get caught just like you did with Messy Spoon. It's attention seeking, and you're throwing the fault at the whole entire audience. Gross behavior.
You get to.
And then she said I had a panic attack before I have another one. Again, saying because you're pulling me up on attacking Virgie, right? Whatever. Okay, because people say attacking Virgie for looking at Virgie's comments when people have said 1,000 times worse about her. But she singles out Virgie. I'm going to show you the two comments that Virgie made that warranted her to go full steam ahead against Virgie. You're doing all this. You're so mad, and people are going to cause you to have another anxiety attack because you chose to press live, and because Brooke finally got tired of it, because Virgie's her friend, and she says you should have stayed out of it. The part that Kendra seems to want to omit is she did this in Brooke's chat where Virgie is a mod. Yeah, she said all this shit to Virgie in a chat that is Brooke's chat. You made Brooke directly involved. For one thing. Second thing, Virgie is her friend, her real life friend. So I don't understand how you don't understand that.
Needs to stop.
Why does she need to stop, Kendra? Y'all are not friends.
Because
What
she's
does she
full
owe
of
you?
fucking shit, and you could stay out of it. You're the one putting yourself in the middle.
Because she's my
One of your
friend.
mods wrote you last week, Brooke. Why don't you check your fucking messages,
Because you are such a pleasure to deal with.
bitch? Check your messages. You're talking out of your goddamn.
She came in on a 10 at Brooke, and you see Brooke hasn't cursed at her yet. She's called Brooke bitch multiple times already, and Brooke still hasn't cursed at her yet.
Fucking ass. You don't have to be my friend. I don't fucking care. But
That's
Virgie
obvious.
is wrong. Virgie is wrong. Virgie is wrong.
Have you convinced yourself yet?
Yep.
I don't give a fuck what any of you think here. Fuck all of you. Fuck you.
This is the victim, guys. This is the victim.
You finished?
I clicked the link. You got it. What the fuck? She attacked me this morning. She attacks every time there's a drag stream about me.
She didn't attack her. God dang it. I'm going to have to show y'all because she keeps saying that. Hold on. Let me show y'all because she didn't attack her. Because that's important for you guys to see the fucking comments that she made. I know my screen is still sharing. Hold on. Because I'm going to show you. Okay? I'm going to show you. That this is attacking her. This is attacking her, y'all. All right. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, here it goes. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry, guys. I forgot. Somebody told me how to go back 10. I don't remember how to do that. I think D. Johns or someone said it. I don't know. I'm very stupid. Hey, my girl. How are you? Hey, Teresa. I love you, my girl. I've missed you. I came at the best part, girl. You did. Hi, friendly girl, my friend. How are you, mama? Cray, the screaming is not an effective way of communicating. Generally, you can get nothing accomplished. Most people shut down and you've done nothing but look like a crazy person. And that's what she does, though. That's what she does. That's what she does. Okay, so let me show you guys. I just wanted to make sure I caught everybody. I can't imagine either. Her neighbors must love her. Could you imagine if I popped off like this at all, let alone every time someone attacked me, what Kendra perceives as an attack? I know. Wait, you got 4 arrows. Just hit the back arrow. Okay, hold on. I got 4 arrows. Oh, yeah, I do. Thank you, myself. Sorry, my bad. Thank you, myself. All right, let me try that. Let me try not to be a dumbass, and let me try that. All right, hold on. Let's see. Does it work? I don't know if it worked. Who fucking know? Hold on, let me see. Does it work? Oh, it does. Oh, shit. It does. Okay, sorry. And listen. Don't come at me for the words of AC, okay? Sorry, wait. I want to go back to when Virgie
Go on amazing big
come on, man. Where they hear the first comment.
anybody in need. What does how much money does one need, honestly?
What the fuck?
How much, like, I live in my house, which is considered little
No. It would be nice.
locations.
Oh
But
my
if I
God,
can't-
dude.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
way.
I'm
I
gonna
want
get
my
to the
dad to
first
live
comment.
forever. I
Yep.
don't want his house. I don't want his apartment. I don't want his cars. I want my dad to live forever.
First
That is my
comment.
wish. I don't look to the future. I wonder what he's gonna leave me in his
All
will.
right, hold on, y'all. I don't want to hear myself sound like a chain smoker. I'm not trying to hear my own voice. That shit is creepy. Hold on, I'm trying to wait to see the chat because I can't. This is the second comment, Virgie. Oh no, this was the first one. Oh shit, this was the first one. I'm an idiot. Okay. This was the first comment Virgie made. I'm done with her. No more empathy. After her insinuating I was the cause of her ideations, I will not be responsible for her lifetime of mental health issues. This is what Kendra said was her attacking Kendra. This was the first comment she made. I'm an idiot. This was the first comment. Sorry, my bad. My bad. That was the first comment Virgie made. Okay. That was so horrible that she came and did the live and then she went on Brooks. This was the comment, y'all. This was the comment. She didn't call Kendra out her name. She went and called Virgie a bitch and a cunt and all the things. And this is what Virgie said, y'all. That was perceived as an attack. When again, you saw what she said in Brooks' chat, where she was like, how would you feel if somebody jumped off a bridge, Virgie? So this was Virgie's response. And that was Virgie attacking her, y'all. Yeah, that was it. Imagine this was her attacking her, y'all. That's what Virgie did. That was Virgie's crime. Okay? That was Virgie's crime. Deadly attacked me and I like listen. Imagine if I got upset about what Deadly said. Hi, my nanny, how are you? I'm here listening, doing housework. Hey, chatters, enjoy your evening. I had to step away from the crazy chaos. You know me. I know, mama. And that's the thing. Nanny's another one. If shit becomes too overwhelming, she takes a step back. She takes a break and she comes back and she, puts her foot in the water and she says, okay, is it okay to come in? She'll step in, she sees, oh shit, ain't nothing changed. Hello and goodbye. And then she backs the fuck back out. Again, personal responsibility, y'all. Personal responsibility. Sophie, did you know where the reports are of Kendra telling her cops they were going to get wellness calls and not to bother coming? She was fine. It's a pattern of her weaponizing self-harm for attention. It is a pattern. It is a pattern. And that is what Virgie said. Of course, I agree with Virgie too. Insanity. Has Kendra ever read my comments about? Oh, she has. Oh, you know how I know she has? Let me show you how I know she has. Camden, that's a great segue, my girl. That's a great segue. Let me show you how I know she's read your damn comments, girl. Lord of mercy, the coolie man is in the party. All right, where the fuck? What the hell? No, not the public. I want the unlisted ones. What the fuck? Where's the unlisted? Puñeta. Ay, ay, ay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to. Fuck. This is so annoying, dude. I don't know why it doesn't show on my laptop. I put 2 shorts unlisted and it won't show me. So I have to go to my studio. So bear with me un segundo, y'all. Un segundo. Un segundo. Every time I come live, I'm gonna have to have the Ethernet because I haven't seen myself lagging. So I think it may have worked, y'all. I think it may have worked. Shorts. Here we go. Okay, which one is it? Which is the one about? Oh yeah, this one. This one about my Camden. Hold on. No. Let me add it to my screen. Oh, shit. What the hell? Okay.
I am going to go more on the Chris Watts. He's a horrible human. I think Camden should date a guy like him. Camden, you deserve a Chris Watts.
Chris Watts, who harmed his entire family, okay? Because Camden makes comments that Kendra doesn't like. She thinks that Camden deserves a man like Chris Watts, y'all. This is the victim. This is the victim, y'all, that's being bullied. Okay, let's hear that again.
Camden, you deserve a Chris Watts. He's your kind of guy. He is your kind of guy. We're going to show Chris Watts for Camden. Let's find a nice Chris Watts clip for Camden. This is her kind of guy. She's going to sit there and drag me. We're going to find her men that would be perfect for her. And I'm going to go smoke some weed and go to the potty.
Yep. So this is the victim, y'all, right? Because Camden makes comments. Yeah, yes. And this was before I went hard body on her. This is why Camden started going hard body on her. Okay? These are the disgusting. There are so many examples. I would be here for hours showing you the examples of the horrendous, disgusting things to wish that a woman would be unalived by a man because she makes comments about you in chats. Yeah. All right. I'm going to play another one because Kendra struck KK. Okay. Kendra has a public IG, public TikTok, right? She's posting stuff. So KK was showing her public IG, not her private, not her personal, her public IG. She struck her, privacy struck her. Okay. And the reason I'm going to talk about that is because listen to what she likes to do to people and she thinks is okay, right? It's not a big deal how she thinks she should be able to circumvent people's members only and IGs and all the things, but don't you dare do it to her. Hold on. Okay, it's already showing. Sorry, I wanted to make sure it was showing y'all. And I got these from Reddit. I will credit Reddit after I got these two from the Bottom Feeders Reddit.
Shitty fucking. I have weed with me, but it's not like my bong. I have a pipe. And I hate my pipe. It's such a shitty fucking pipe. Oh my god, it sucks. Oh, a bunch of seagulls. So what I was going to say is Jen did play the members. Again, my Rumble was so bad. It just, by the time it was coming in, I'm like, this isn't it. She pretty much cried throughout her whole.
So Kendra took Jules' members only content and played it on Rumble, okay, to circumvent YouTube. And I'm saying that for a reason, because this is a person that you're not supposed to comment on her. She strikes people for playing her content, for sniping while she snipes people. She snipes people on YouTube too.
Stream. The other thing is Jen was commentating like the fuck out of it. And so it was kind of hard to hear it in full context. So when it uploads, which could take a while, I noticed uploads on my phone take forever. I recorded it at work because she could private it, right? And then I will put it on my Rumble, and then other people can stream it on YouTube. This is what they're doing in Chroma, and Pippi can verify this.
See, they always need other people. There's a archetype, right? A type of person that always needs a second source to validate their stuff because they know what they're saying is fucked up. So they feel better if somebody else can validate that others are doing this, even though this is immoral, right? I talk shit about other people that do it, but it's okay because this is what they do in Chroma, y'all. This is what they do in Chroma. So even though I'm doing it and I complain about people doing this shit, in the 90-day community, it's being done in another sector, so it's okay for me to circumvent YouTube. I'm going to play her members only on Rumble and let somebody else then play me playing Jules back on YouTube, where it's circumventing TOS, which is members only content. Content that starts originally as members only is behind the paywall for a reason.
What they're doing with BJ is they will stream her on Rumble. So a creator will stream her on Rumble, and then they'll take the Rumble stream and play it on their channels so they don't get struck. Well, I don't know if that works or not.
And that doesn't work. You're still playing members only. Once you bring it back to YouTube, that thinking is so flawed and so stupid. You're playing it on Rumble even with your commentary, but the original source of content is still members only from YouTube. So please don't take advice from her. Don't try that shit. It's done on Rumble. That's a way to circumvent. It's shitty. People do it. I don't do that. I've never done that to anybody. Again, because I actually am truthful. I don't watch people that dislike me, that are, if they're dragging me, is usually just talking shit about me, right? I've never said I've been bullied on the internet. That's crazy. I'm an adult. But if somebody's like talking shit about me, I'm not gonna watch it, because again, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna talk crazy out the side of my neck. There's plenty of instances where I watched some bullshit I know I shouldn't have watched in the past and came and was crazy and reckless. So I've learned, Cindy, ding, 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 stupid, don't watch it. You won't have that visceral reaction. So again, I'm truthful. I put do not recommend their channel and all the things. And what happens is, if you put do not recommend for me, generally that channel won't come up. But if I do search for somebody that is like affiliated or covering that channel or has covered that channel, and I'm looking at content, that other content may come up in my algorithm because I'm searching someone that has also covered them. And if I manually search in that person's name to watch one stream, again, YouTube may think, okay, well, she didn't want this content to be recommended before, but she must like it now because she's manually searching for it. So that happens as well. Again, personal responsibility. And if you put don't recommend and it comes up in your algorithm, there's 3 little dots, you press it again, I'm not interested, and it goes away, poof, like magic. Acting as if she was forced to watch it because she put don't recommend and it still came up in her algorithm. Those 3 little dots, hit it again, bye. And YouTube will be like, okay, she's still not interested. Again, personal responsibility.
Is it shitty? Yeah. But I think there were a lot of IG lives.
See, so she was going to say, is this shitty? And she was going to go into that Jules has a bunch of IG lives that she would also like to cover, right? Like where Jules was crying or upset. And she doesn't care, right? But when she's crying and upset, there should be a standard of respect and courtesy given to her that she cannot extend to others. This is my point of playing this.
Really? It was still there 5 minutes ago. I had to check it. I had to check. I was like, because Whitney was like, she did the lives. Yeah, I was there, Whitney. I just have crappy. And I'm like, oh, that's when all the trolls were there. And she kept interrupting. So you didn't really get the full. You don't get the full effect.
You don't get the full effect of hearing Jules cry. And again, remove Jules from it, right? Because if we're talking about you shouldn't enjoy people crying, and I don't enjoy people crying. I don't. But I'm also not going to shy away from discussing it because a person's crying when I feel like they're being manipulative. Maybe that's how they feel about Jules, whatever. But I'm showing this to show that you can't have this expectation for yourself, again, when you don't extend it to others, because that's not how the real world works.
You don't get the full effect of her crying and being pissed off, in my opinion, when it's interrupted every 2 seconds. And, oh, get out of my chat, you know. So, so I'll upload them to my Rumble when I get time.
So again, rules for thee, right? Rules for thee, but not for me, right? Treat others how you want to be treated. No, is that not a thing anymore either? I don't know. Is it not a thing? Look at Kendra, so upset she weaponizes self-harm, but here she is just fine, exploiting or out exploring, having fun. Camden, those FOIAs are already out there. It's just putting them out there again. But I know Reddit and others showed them. It's crazy because besides the incident in Brooks' chat, she seems normal, but on the live, no, sassy. No, sassy. She done had you fooled, girl, because there's more examples of her crashing the fuck out. And just listen, Lainey, I'm just gonna say she needs to leave Lainey the fuck alone. She needs to leave people the fuck alone. Okay? Because if you are a friend of hers and you try to relate to her and when you were trying to comfort her and you shared things in private, I don't understand how throwing out little nuggets about people that that's disgusting to me. That's disgusting to me. And I've gotten to know Lainey Lynn, and she's an amazing person. And I think it's gross for you to try to hint at outing her personal life and her family life because she moved away from you silently because of your own behaviors. Like, it's insane to me. And it's happened over and over and over and over and over again. So I want to just show this real quick, and then I'm going to read the thing, and I'm going to get out of here because my son is hungry. Maybe I'll do a part 2. People gonna be mad, but they can be mad. Because again, this happened on the internet. It happened on the internet, and people using self-harm and coming at people because they can't regulate their emotions will never be okay for me or to me. So it is what it is. But I have the right to talk about these things as anyone else does, right? Anything I say on the internet is up for scrutiny, and I know that. So if it's going to trigger me, I'm not going to watch it. It's that simple. I wanted to show where KK, my girl KK, which one was it? I can't remember. I played the wrong one, but it was the wait. It was the are you okay? Here it goes. Hold on. Because you get to see what Kendra was saying about Virgie before she went on Brooks. And I think for people that missed it, it might be important to hear that too. I'm trying to give as much context because, again, I know I have a bias in this, but I'm trying to talk about it as unbiased as I can. And thank you, Jendi. And what she said about Jendi will never be okay. And I said that from day one. Using her sexuality as the insult. Why? Because and you know what Jendi's crime was? Sending KK a $10 super chat, and she went on a rampage about Jendi being a dyke. Yeah, and that was the insult. That was the insult. Her sexuality. But things like that are okay, right? Her talking shit about people all the time, going through people's chats and talking shit. I did a whole live. I'll link it here, where I was responding or reacting to a live that Kendra had done, where she was going through Jules's entire chat and singling out our comments and flipping the fuck out on us. And that's where she went in on Mayday and Geneva, and doxed Geneva and called Mayday an angry Black woman and all the things. So I'll link that here too. Hi, Tino. How are ya, my girl? So let me share my screen. Oh, I am sharing my screen. Sorry, my bad. All right, let me put the comment down. Okay.
Chubb is defending Virgie. I find it very disingenuous. It's just my opinion on that. Could be wrong, but yeah. Dual porn viewing. I mean, I didn't say it, but yeah, maybe a little bit. Holla to the new monitor. I can't wait. I hope I can figure it out because I'm not the most savvy bitch out here. She is. She's going live over Brooke. She's got things to say.
Hello. So I am blocked from Brooke's chat. Brooke, this has nothing to do with you. You put yourself in the middle, which is what I messaged you last week, that you chose.
Again, it had everything to do with Brooke. For one, it began in her chat, y'all. It began in her chat. The comments began in her chat. Her going back and forth with Virgie because Virgie dared put laughing emojis in chats. She doesn't like Kendra. She doesn't have to like Kendra. She tried. She sent Kendra money and cash apps, $25, and it wasn't good enough. Kendra came on and said that wouldn't even help to get her account out of negative, $25, as if she was owed a cent. That's what she said. And there's a short clip that goes around of her saying, Virgie was my best friend because she sent me a super chat. Yeah. So that's why she brings up Virgie and money. And that's why she brings up Jendi and money. It all comes back to money and what she feels she's owed.
Chose not to check. You choose not to check your DMs.
Oh, shit.
No one has put you in the middle of this but Virgie. And the fact that you are lying.
Oh, shit. Oh, we got some. Oh, we are throwing the claws. Good.
Oh, yeah, I know she's attacked Heidi. I know the things she said about Heidi, too. the things she said about her boss that she got fired from, and making these stereotypical remarks about him with Jordans and all these things, as if a black man can't be successful and still choose to wear Jordans when the fuck he wants to, that somehow makes him less intelligent than her, and all the stereotypical shit that comes out of her mouth all the time. And she calls Puerto Ricans like, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That you're being called out. It is Brooke's business, because you went into Brooke's chat while Brooke was not speaking about anything relevant. You made it all about you, dumb bitch. You were extremely disrespectful.
I've said that for so long. Mayday is not Geneva. Mayday has been in my chat for nearly 6 years. Nearly 6 years. She's not a troll account. She's an anonymous account for good reason. Everyone has the right to remain anonymous because we know how these YouTube streets work. Mayday is Mayday. She's not someone else pretending or cosplaying as a black woman. It's highly offensive and highly disrespectful, because Mayday has never given anybody a reason to doubt that she's a black woman. And she shouldn't have to prove shit because she has opinions in chat. Mayday's not new around here. Mayday's been here for fucking 6 years.
And there you go. Uh-oh. Hope somebody is recording this, though, because I can't record while I'm live and recapping, but this is fun.
Hey, Mikey, how are you, sweetie?
Yeah, you deserve this. You deserve it, bitch.
Live and calling me out right now is complete fucking bullshit. You choose money every time, I guess.
She just said that Brooke chooses money every time. Where are these people who's Brooke? Nobody. Nobody. This is
Hey, my beautiful Miss Mickey. I love you, my girl.
one of our talents, and she's very, very interesting. I thought she was going kayaking. Oh, did she say that? Oh, she lied. And that's the thing, Tina. So many people, excuse me, they lie. And
hey, Gargamel, how are you? Is that how she said it? I couldn't remember how she said it. Puerto Ricans, like, girl, shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Oh my God, she made me forget how I really say Puerto Ricans, like, girl.
they don't remember their lies, and that's why you should really just try to be real. Hey, Teresa, good to see you over here, sweetie. I am here for you.
I never put you in the middle, but I am not going to allow Virgie to say the shit she says in chats and about me and spreading information to continue.
So can you guys see? Because I don't see my thing. Is it working? Is it working? Check 1, 2. Okay, all right. Under 90.
And I can't play from Kendra's channel because she removed her BS Exposed channel. So I couldn't play it. And not that I mind playing my girl KK, but that's my girl. But I'm saying, you know what I mean? I couldn't play because she removed it. She removed that whole channel.
For sure. Even the kayak is grossed out. You see this, Chooch? You see this? This is why I should be a betting woman.
If you don't like it, get fucked yourself. That just shows me that you're not a real friend. You're the one that's involving yourself in this. You never had to involve yourself in this. You chose to involve yourself in this.
Again, everybody knows how close Brooke and Virgie are. They've been friends for years. They've been friends for years. She didn't just meet Virgie. And the thing that I think that Kendra doesn't seem to grasp is that they've never had a falling out. Kendra and Brooke were not friends at first, right? They disliked each other. They came at each other hard and then became friends. And so she's expecting to be in an even playing field with somebody that has earned Brooke's trust for years. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. That kind of friendship is earned. That kind of trust is earned. And Kendra has shown that she turns on people for no fucking reason. You know, when her and Brooke didn't like each other, Brooke couldn't stand her. That's when she went under that messy spoon sock account talking shit about me and Sophie. We weren't even the topic. She tried to turn the whole conversation onto me and Sophie because me and Sophie decided to start covering people from TikTok because we were tired of infighting with each other. So we wanted a clean break and to cover people we had no personal interactions with. And Kendra couldn't stand that. And so went in there talking shit about us covering Lori Jones and kept talking. And then signed into her Kendra account and got caught. She didn't own it. She got caught. She was using Messy Spoon, and she still uses these accounts, these obvious accounts, Yeti Cooler, going into places that are talking about AC, to talk shit about AC, and defending Kendra. Like, what? And then in one breath, I don't know who Kendra is, but she goes everywhere. Yeti Cooler, aka Kendra, defending Kendra, saying that Kendra's being bullied and mobbed and all the same verbiage. Instead of just saying it with her whole chest, because she's terrible at using alt accounts, sock accounts, not even alt accounts, sock accounts, because she uses it to stir up shit all the time. And then she did it with that Julie Jones. She was that Dreaming of You, I believe, too.
And it also shows that you're not a real friend, and that's fine. There are no real friends on YouTube. I understand that more than anybody. But don't call me out when.
Hi, Gigi. How are you, beautiful girl?
Virgie is consistently in chats. She stalked me in your chat.
Stalked?
I have 2 of your mods that will confirm that, and also tried messaging with you about it. You chose to ignore those.
Hi, my Virgie. Love you, my Virgie. And no, Virgie didn't pay me to say that. I'm kidding, Virgie. Mofos always got to say that stupid shit. That's so stupid. So stupid. Just getting home, I want to say, my beautiful selfie, I love and wholeheartedly appreciate your intake on this, and for you ladies, I love y'all and thank y'all for having. Always, Virgie, you didn't deserve it. Like, you can have opinions. Who the hell made her the mayor of YouTube? Like, Virgie has to like me and can't make comments. And I showed the comment that you made in Bliss Chris's chat that set her on fire, pun intended. Like, girl, who the hell do you think you are? Fuck out of here. She needs to stop. She needs to shut the fuck up. Like, no, she fucking doesn't. The fuck you talking about?
Those messages, but you have mods that don't agree with how Virgie acted either.
Fuck them.
And who cares? Who cares? This is, again, what people that know that what they're saying is on shaky ground. So again, they need validation. You have other mods who disagreed with her. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Brooke doesn't. Brooke doesn't, and it was her channel and her chat. And I watched that whole thing, and Virgie wasn't wrong. Well, Virgie has to take a back seat and shut up because Kendra keeps talking shit to her in the chat. Like, in what universe? In what universe? She's a mod there. And Kendra could have blocked Virgie. Virgie couldn't have blocked her in that time because she would have blocked her from Brooke's channel. But Kendra could have stopped the whole interaction by blocking Virgie. That's what she would have had to have done in Brooke's chat. But why wouldn't she do it? Because she can't help herself. She has to be a victim. And if she stopped interacting with her, she wouldn't be able to play victim.
Obviously, my friendship doesn't mean anything to you for you to have to go live, call me out, and then block me from your chat and not even let me.
Girl, this is the 3rd time you've done this to Virgie. This is the 3rd time. And she let you rock those other 2 times. And this is her friend, again, her friend of years. Like, who do you think you are? You came and publicly started talking shit about Virgie, saying that she attacked you, when all she said is she's not going to allow you to blame her for your S ideations. And she was speaking facts, and you tried to conflate 2 different situations to make Virgie a liar and then demand that she proves it when we all saw it and everybody has proven that you are conflating 2 different situations to fit your agenda. And that you knew exactly what the fuck Virgie was talking about. And if you don't, then you need to chill and stop using all these accounts if you don't remember all the shit you say.
Speak.
Oops.
Virgie was talking about me again, Stevie Lee. I have the right to call that out.
You started it with
just
Virgie.
Like if there were someone talking shit on Brooke in chats and she felt the need to call that out, even if that person was my friend, I would stay out of it. I stayed out of the bullshit between you and Cooch.
And no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Okay, because she didn't stay out of it when Brooke called Cooch LeBlanc out for talking shit on Virgie. Kendra was one of them that said, oh, Brooke should have handled it privately with you. So you didn't stay out of it. It sounds good now to say it, but that's not how it happened. Again, we were there. We remember, Kendra. Okay, you didn't stay out of it. You were Team Cooch. Brooke should have never done that. She should have had a private conversation with you. Cut it the fuck out.
But you can't fucking stay out of my shit with Virgie because what? You want her donations? Allegedly,
Wow.
in my opinion.
Hold on.
Wow.
Hold on. It's all about money.
Virgie doesn't have the
And I watched a good amount of her live from the 20-minute live she did earlier. It's absolutely about money. This is very money motivated. And hold on, here comes my D Johns. Thank you so.
And that's the thing. People keep saying that Virgie uses her money and her religion, and no, she doesn't. Others use Virgie's money and her religion against her. Virgie has never weaponized that. And I think that that's very important. There's a fucking difference.
Very much for the $5. I choose money. Oops. Thank you so very much, sweetie. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and start a goal because why not? The hoes are mad. The hoes are mad. I know I should have dropped a couple C notes on that, but I fucking knew it. I knew it. She will really get it from Brooke, and I'm here for it. And Brooke, your mods didn't agree with that. And I'm being stalked. Virgie has been going into Brooks for years, Kendra, long before your hate bond boner when you attached yourself to Brooke. And again, I'm going to go on a whim and say, I don't comprehend why Brooke associates with slobs like this. This is what happens. This is
because she felt like Kendra had nowhere else to go. And people feel like we turned on Kendra for no reason. And that is untrue. Kendra kept saying things that were so entitled and so out of the realm of reality. And I let it go and I let it go. And I couldn't anymore. And then I saw this on Reddit and I pulled it up. I'll share it on my community tab so you guys can see it, but let me show you. Hold on, sorry guys. And I'm not just, I read Reddit a lot. Even things that disagree with me, I read it. So it's not just because this is one person agreeing with me. This was a long time ago. This was 221 days ago. I took a screenshot today because I was looking through Reddit for Kendra stuff. So again, because I'm not a liar. Anyway, it says, Kendra, do you think acting like a brat, yelling at everyone and whining wasn't enough for your friends to back away? I remember Cindy being supportive even after your shit show. You're ungrateful, ma'am. No self-awareness. You want to be relevant. You have a pattern of pushing people away, so maybe you're the problem. And that is a fact, because after she did that 8-hour live where she was coming at Sophie and then started kissing Sophie's ass and she shit on Miss Mickey, started telling Miss Mickey's personal shit that Miss Mickey shared with her in private, in confidence. And that shit was disgusting to me. Snark, all the people that she went down the line doxing, and then she used self-harm at the end of that and said the same thing. Yeah, I want to see this verbatim, like she did on Brooks, the same exact wording. I went live and Kendra was still a mod in my chat. And I told her how wrong it was, the things that she said about Miss Mickey and all of them. And she was in my chat when I told her that. And she used to say, Cindy, I appreciate how you can say things to me in a way. And I showed her so much grace, but it was fucking gross what she did. And then she kept doing it and kept having these entitled attitudes, kept taking digs at people that supported Trump. And I didn't understand it because it makes no sense. You know, I don't support Trump, but I'm not going to drag, and you're dragging Bliss and JJ when you do that, who were friends and mods and supported you, supported your business like we all did, because her business was dragged through the mud. People did lives burning her candles, breaking them, burning them, saying they were the shittiest things they ever bought. So we bought candles, we did unboxings. Some of them removed those unboxings. My unboxing is still on my channel. I think I should remove it now. I'm going to remove it. But I did an unboxing. It's still on my channel, sharing her candles. And because I couldn't deal with it anymore, her entitled attitude, her views that didn't align with mine, thinking that working for wages that she feels are unfair to slavery will never be okay. And I said it back then. I said it in her chat. And it just kept happening. And she just kept doing it. And so I walked away. Didn't shit talk her anywhere. And she shit talk us. She went into that chat, talked shit, started talking shit, started talking about my situation with my children, all the things. And so I finally responded. And this is a pattern of behavior for her. So Brooke and them felt bad for her because they swore that we just turned on her for nothing. That's not how it happened. That was not how it happened.
Is what happens when you play pretend to hate bond with bitches that you really don't fuck with. They get out of control. Kendra made it all about her in Brooks Live. Virgie absolutely defended herself like she had the right to do so. And this bitch is mad. Fuck out of here.
Right to continually to talk shit about me, my herpes, my issues, and for me not to say something back.
Oh,
I will call it out
I will, Steph. I will, Mama.
again and again.
When did Virgie speak on your herpes, ma'am?
Never.
When?
Never.
And I had started to say, but let me go ahead and say it all the way. Kendra spoke about my parenting in such a disparaging way that she said something along the lines of, I left my child in a hot car to go commit a crime that never happened. So, bitch, it's on site. That's it.
She did. She did. Yeti cooler. And that's the thing. She uses these accounts that are so obviously her. And I swear to God, I don't think every account is Kendra, but Kendra is so obvious because she can't regulate her emotions and she always has to defend herself fiercely. She makes it extremely obvious.
That's it. Hey, Nurse Jen, so happy to see you, sweetie. See why you don't hate Bond? Once the bee left, they start eating their own. I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for it too. That's why I said nothing fucking changes for me. I have to stay true to myself. I have to fuck with those that fuck with me, hard body, no matter what. Whether I'm a fuck up or not, they call me out, we move on. All right.
And Virgie, you saying that her having herpes and saying that all of us have it, you saying no, that's not true, is not talking about her herpes. That is again what she loves to do. She loves to use this extreme language so that people think, oh my God, I wonder what Virgie said about her herpes. Virgie has talked about not everyone has herpes. You can't say things like that. I've never heard Virgie make comments about her herpes like, haha, bitch, herpes queen, all the things. So again, she's trying to fit a square in a circle peg. She's trying to make Virgie guilty of crimes she didn't commit. Having opinions are not a crime anyway, but I'm saying I'm using that analogy because the punishment, her flipping out like this, doesn't fit the crime. For Virgie having opinions, people are entitled to their opinions, whether they're negative about us or not. And there's freedom of speech, but there's not freedom of consequences. People are going to call you the fuck out. But this is unwarranted. She weaponizes Virgie, her having money, like if that's a bad thing, and her having her religion as if that's a bad thing.
Your parenting, hold on. My family, Cindy's relationship with her kids and parents. It just, the list goes on and on and on.
Hi, Paula. Yep. She talked about my parents, my kids, that I had no right to discuss estrangement because I've never experienced that. When, again, if Kendra was ever my friend, she would have known that's false. She would have known that's false. I had to work hard to rebuild relationships with my family that I sabotaged and destroyed because of my addiction. So she has what? I don't have the right to talk about that because she has a great relationship with her parents and her kids that took years of hard work and owning my shit, owning my wrongs, not passing the buck to my family. My parents are the reason why. My kids, what? It took a long time to work on that. I had to self-reflect.
She brought her herpes to the internet. So now nobody can.
Sorry, I meant to say hi to Paula. Hi, Paula, my beautiful friend.
Speak of it. Get the fuck out of here. Exactly. Exactly. I'm not here dissing anybody that struggles with that. I'm not. I'm speaking directly to you, bitch. This is great. This is great, by the way.
Mayday, I get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, after all the things that Kendra has said, nobody is going to keep that. People are going to come at every fucking thing. They are. Nothing is off limits to her. So everything she says is fair game. That's it. And that's all.
Okay. Yes, Misery, you're absolutely right. Yes, you are correct.
Hi, my coffee. How are you, my girl?
Again and again. And I don't care if it makes me the most unpopular person in this disgusting, fucked up community. You can all go fuck yourselves.
Oh.
Right is right, wrong is wrong. It's not okay just because this woman supposedly has money to go around being the YouTube producer controlling everything.
How is Virgie ever a YouTube producer controlling everything? In what universe has Virgie ever done that? Ever tried to control a chat or anything? Virgie comes in and out. That's it. She'll say hello, a comment or two, and she bounces. She's never tried to control anything. This is her projecting how she sees Virgie and her anger and her things that she's angry with Virgie about internally and trying to make it real.
I will call out what's right every single time. I don't care if I am liked anymore. I
Scream for us, please.
I have my real friends on here that are not going to leave me over bullshit like this.
Who are those real friends, ma'am?
And Virgie is in the wrong.
No,
And
she's
been
not.
in the wrong.
She's not in the wrong. She hasn't been in the wrong. She has the right to her opinion. Again, she doesn't have to like you, Kendra. And you are the one that tried to weaponize that. If Brooke was a friend, she would shut Virgie up. What? What? Who, what? A friend wouldn't make a friend shut up anyway. We have the right not to agree. We have the right to state our opinions. Imagine me telling one of my friends, you need to shut up and not talk about stuff like that. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Again.
And hold on,
And just
I
because
want
she
to say
has money
something.
doesn't mean she shouldn't be.
I strongly disagree, by the way, on all this. I really absolutely do. I find her 100% in the wrong. It has nothing to do with Virgie donating or not. I watched as it went down in real time, by the way.
Virgie, I know that. I know that. And of course, I have a bias. Virgie's my friend. But again, unlike what Kendra's saying here, right is right and wrong is wrong. She has no concept of fundamental rights and wrongs. None. Because everything she believes is right is actually wrong. Okay? I can see right and wrong. And Virgie has done nothing to warrant this. Nothing. Her Christianity weaponized against her all the time because she sends super chats to whomever the hell she wants, whenever the hell she wants, weaponized against her, as if that's why people defend her. No, because what you're saying is vile and disgusting, and you disrespected her and called her out of her name. Virgie has never called anybody out their name. You called her a cunt and a bitch and all kinds of things. Who do you think you are, Kendra?
I watched it go down in real time when Virgie was already in the chat and this dumb bitch went in there and made it about her fucking self.
Be called out. Goodbye.
Oh, she done? Shut the fuck up. Hi, you mad hoe?
Hey, Steven Rivera. Yeah, so that was that. Okay? Fucking craziness. Craziness. Goodbye. All this shit. She does another one. She did another one, but that channel's gone now. So, hold on. Let me remove this. Sorry, y'all. She did another one, and then I'm going to play the video again of her going on Brooks. According to who? I know. According to whom? I know. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on my chat. Because I am the worstest of the worstest. Okay. Let me play this from my bliss, Chris. From my bliss, Chris. It's fucking crazy, y'all. So I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to read the little thing I put. And if we want to do a part 2, because I was trying to, what was I trying to do? I was trying to get more clips together, but I didn't have enough time before my live. And again, I'm not trying to dogpile on her and but I think we need to see the patterns of behavior so people can understand why people have opinions. And again, Kendra doesn't have to watch my video. I didn't tag her. She's not in my title. She's not in my title. She's not in my thumbnail, nothing. So she doesn't have to go look for it. And if people are really her friends and she's at the edge, why would you send her it? Why would you send her anything like that? I don't send my friends bullshit. I know my friends, and I know when they're not doing well mentally and all the things, because we talk privately, we handle it privately. And I love my friends, and I would never want to hurt them or see them in a bad place mentally. So I don't send them shit I don't think they need to know about. So again, try again. She's not in my title. She's not in my thumbnail. She's the subject of it. Yeah, but unless you're watching, Kendra, or unless your friends that love you so much are sending you my opinions on you, you're a big girl. You can choose not to watch it. But if you want to watch it, you go right ahead. You go right ahead, mama. That's not on me, girl. Here it goes. Okay, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I know, Virgie. I'm so sorry. Okay, enjoy your dinner, Mayday. Love you, my girl. Enjoy your dinner, mama. Okay, hold on. I know, Virgie, and that was crazy. And everybody knew that. That was the first time you've ever been called a cunt in your life, huh? That's crazy. Yes. I would never bring anything to any of you guys. You don't need to see it. You know what I mean? Things that are said about us are none of our business. Like, ignorance is bliss for me. Seriously, it really is. My friends know that. I don't have to know everything that's being said about me. I don't. I don't want to come and be a lunatic. I don't. Virgie, I've never been called that either. Ignore her. She was so disrespectful to you. You are a kind soul. She is. And so disrespectful to Brooke from the door. From the door, disrespectful to Brooke. And Brooke wasn't calling her out her name or anything. And you could tell Brooke was shocked. She was taken aback, like, whoa, what the freak? And it took Brooke a minute to gain momentum, like, oh no, you're a piece of shit. Like, after she couldn't take it anymore. Like, girl, who the hell do you think you are? Shit, that shit drive me crazy. All right, sorry. Let me play this. This is again her on Brooks, where Bliss made this for KK so that we could just see Kendra. So I want to play this through, and then I'm gonna read the book that she tried to use as a source, but she doesn't understand it, or again, she has selective hearing and selective comprehension.
Wow. Is that you?
You want to see me?
Kendra? Hello, you want to see me? Tears and all? You want to see me all upset? You want to see me?
No, I
Is this
don't.
what you
I wanted to
wanted?
make sure it was
This is what you fucking wanted, bitch? This is what you wanted? This is what you all wanted? This is what you're all getting?
No, it's not.
She's
sorry,
all
what?
right. You're going around and talking shit about me. She needs to fucking stop. And so do you. You all need to stop bullying me.
He's not your fault.
Stop. I had an anxiety attack.
You get to go online and
I
her.
have
You get to
another
go
one. She needs to stop.
Why does she need to stop, Kendra? Y'all are not friends.
Because
What
she's
does
full
she
of
owe
fucking shit, and you can stay out of it. You're the one putting yourself in the middle.
Because she's
Two
my
of your
friend.
mods wrote you last week, Brooke. Why don't you check your fucking messages, bitch? Check your messages.
Again, level of entitlement. Check your messages. And Brooke said she was communicating with Kendra, but it was like talking to a brick wall. Brooke said that she did try to communicate with Kendra, but Kendra just was not trying to have a conversation. She was trying to get Brooke to acquiesce, to say, yeah, you're right, Virgie's wrong. I'm gonna go tell Virgie she needs to publicly apologize to you. You know, she needs public lashings, all the things. And when that wasn't happening, she became frustrated. So Brooke just stopped interacting with her, which is her right. Which is her right.
You're talking out of your goddamn fucking ass. You don't have to be my friend. I don't fucking care. But
I'm
Virgie is wrong. Virgie is wrong. Virgie is wrong. I don't give a fuck what any of you think. Here, fuck all of you. Fuck you.
This is typical Kendra. If it was once in every year that she reacted like this, I would have a different opinion. But this is more typical Kendra. She talks like this. She reacts like this to people all the time. And again, she's being bullied when she is a willing participant. She seeks shit out. We were on Rakin's panel discussing a community we knew nothing about. She wanted a blind reaction to a community and creators we knew nothing about. And her and Cooch had to run and do a live talking shit about us and all the things. Kendra inserts herself and makes herself, and then she was doing community posts talking shit about me, and I ignored her for the most part. Again, because I don't delete shit from my channel, so I don't forget the true timeline of how things happen. I've also never said I've been bullied on the internet, okay? But she forgets how shit happens, but expects people not to have opinions when she keeps poking at people, and they finally get fed up, and they hand her ass, and then she says she's being bullied.
You finished?
I clicked the link. You got it. What the fuck?
I don't know. I need to put my AirPods in so you can maybe hear me. I don't know if you can hear over my car noise. Well, I have a question though.
Hi, my girl. How my salty pepper? How you doing, my girl?
You're not that goes in chats and shit talks you. You're choosing to attack somebody that I have made it very fucking clear I look at as a family member.
She attacked me this morning. She attacked me this morning. She attacks every time there's a drag stream about me.
Hi, my inquiring. How are you? And she didn't attack her. She didn't attack her, y'all. She says she attacked me this morning. She attacked me. I showed you the comment. I showed you the freaking comment. Was that an attack on what universe and on what planet? In what universe is that an attack? Virgie making it clear that she refuses to have Kendra even putting her in the same sentence with anyone self-harming themselves, which is egregious to even utter out of your freaking mouth, to put that on another adult because you can't step away or stop watching shit. She had every right to make that publicly known. And we weren't dragging Kendra. Kendra was the topic, but none of us were calling her CUNTs, bitches, none of that. None of that. That is linked here too. Bliss Chris is live, where we talked about these patterns of behavior without calling her out her name, without targeting her entire chat, without going after her subscribers that may not like us, because that's fucking weird. That's what we did. It wasn't a dragging, it was an opinion that we had on her. Yeah, and we're entitled to that.
I have a question though. You're not that goes in chats and shit talks you. You're choosing to attack somebody that I have made it very fucking clear I look at as a family member.
She attacked me this morning. She attacked me this morning. She attacks every time there's a drag stream about me. Shut your fucking mouth, bitch. Virgie, shut your fucking mouth. You cunt.
I know you're not. You're not going to call her a fucking bitch. Kendra, get a hold of yourself.
I'll call her a cunt. I'll call you all cunts. What are you going to fucking do about it, bitch?
Have you been drinking?
See, what are you going to do about it? What are you, again, the gangster, right? The deadly pinky toe came out. Y'all remember? She'll knife a bitch in 2.2 seconds. She'll cut you with her pinky toe. She could fight. Muggsy, bring her to New York. She could fight. Threatening people. She's right here threatening Brooke. What you going to do about it, bitch? What you going to do about it? But she's being bullied. This is what I'm talking about. People's delusions versus reality. And you keep feeding into her delusions that everybody's wrong and everybody's targeting her, keeps making her worse and worse and worse. And those 2 people or 3 people that went to Kendra and said Virgie was wrong and Brooke was wrong, shame on you. Shame on you, because you helped create this right here. Instead of telling her, Kendra, chill. Kendra, chill. Wasn't that serious.
What are you going to fucking do about it?
Nothing, but you're true.
No, I tried to call
Not, you know what? I'm doing what I'm going to do about it. Excuse me? You better fuck out your fucking mouth, Kendra. No, fuck you, bitch.
No, you go fuck yourself.
No, I don't have to do that. That's your fucking.
You're an asshole for doing this.
No, you're an asshole for continuing it. No, you are a piece of shit. I've
She
tried to
continued it by opening her fucking fingers this morning. She continues it every fucking time.
say what
I'm
she
just standing up for myself. You guys don't like it when people stand up for themselves, do you? You don't like it when
That's not standing up for yourself when you're weaponizing that you're on the edge of harming yourself, that you had a panic attack and all these things against people speaking up against you. That is not defending yourself. That is not. That's crying foul when you are the fucking orchestrator of all of this shit. She has orchestrated all this shit.
She stands up for herself.
That's all the fuck I'm doing is I'm standing up for myself. Fuck you. She's in the wrong. She's in the wrong. And some of you fucking know it. You're just fucking assholes that have a narrative you like to paint. That is what it is. I'm out.
If that's what you think and you don't want to take any accountability, then that's on you. Okay, well, you need to go get a hold of yourself.
I have taken the most accountability here out of any fucking creator.
No, she has not. That is crazy for her to even utter out of her mouth. She's taken the most accountability out of any creator here. When she doubled down on Mayday being an angry Black woman, she made excuses for why she called Jendi that derogatory gay slur over and over and over and over and over again. Why she said the things about Heidi. Need I go on? Why she said all these horrendous things about people all the time and continues to do it. She has taken no accountability. None. She'll come and she'll cry. And when that doesn't work, she doesn't get the response immediately that she wants. She switches. She switches gears to cursing you the fuck out. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's fucking Groundhog Day on acid.
You guys are the ones that can never take accountability. Fuck all of you.
So yeah, that was wonderful. Fuck all of you. You're fucking bitches. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Fuck you up with my pinky toe, and all the good shit, right? So then she referenced this book. But she doesn't seem to understand the book she fucking referenced. Because, girl, what are you talking about? Fucking loca. Insanity. Patterns. Hashtag patterns. Wait, what did Bliss Chris say up above? But yes, the ones rooting it on, and telling her she's not out of line are enablers, definitely not her friends. I agree. I I can't imagine standing up screaming at a computer and then looking at the monitor, screaming the fuck out of it. Fuck all of you. So then why are you here? This is the most disgusting community. So then why are you subjecting yourself to it? Again, she acts like she Jigsaw kidnapped her ass, right? Fucking kidnapped her. She woke up in a basement with the phone tied to her hand. Her eyelids are glued open. She's forced in front of YouTube 24/7 with all the channels that she hates playing on a loop. That's how she's behaving. She's forced to endure it. Like, the fuck are you talking about? Stop it. Stop it right now, girl. Sorry, hold on a minute. Put it here. Okay. So this is the book. It's called Radical Acceptance, Embracing Your Life with the Heart of a Buddha. Listen, Kendra just exudes Buddhist principles. And if y'all don't see that, y'all lying to yourself. She just exudes Buddhist ideals, y'all. Y'all just haters and can't realize she's so Zen-like, y'all. She's Zen-like a motherfucker. Okay, so I don't know if you could see it. It seems like it's cut off. It's cut off here, but I'll read it. It says, what are the 4 core values of DBT? Okay, and that is radical acceptance, right, of the Buddhist things. Okay, it says, at its core, DBT equips people with practical, life-changing skills grouped into 4 skill sets. Mindfulness, being mindful of yourself, your surroundings, all of that, okay? Distress tolerance. You have to internally recognize what your tolerance to distress is. Stress, anxiety, all these things. You have to know your triggers and know when you're overwhelmed, okay? Emotion regulation. You have to learn to regulate your emotions. And interpersonal effectiveness. You have to know what is effective in you internally being successful at regulating your emotions, at being able to identify triggers and things that set off your stress alarms. We all have internal stress alarms, all these things. It's about recognizing in yourself these things and working towards bettering yourself inside and out, okay? Sorry. The core message of radical acceptance in dialectical, that's what DBT is, dialectical behavior therapy, okay, is that pain is an inevitable part of life, but suffering is an optional choice you make by resisting reality. Pain is inevitable. We're all going to have pain. You're going to have physical pain. You're going to have emotional pain. You're going to have mental pain. You're going to suffer losses. You're going to suffer, right? Like, you're going to lose people. You're going to have to grieve. You're going to lose jobs. You're going to lose relationships. You're going to, all these things. But you have to realize that this is the reality of your situation. Resisting reality and trying to live in delusion is going to cause you more suffering, which is a choice. That's a choice. You choose not to live in reality. You are choosing that. Okay? It teaches you to completely accept the unchangeable facts of life without judgment or approval. The principle is founded on several core tenets. Pain versus suffering. DBT asserts that while you cannot avoid painful events, grief, heartbreak, or hardship, fighting against those facts turns that initial pain into prolonged emotional suffering. You make it last for much longer when you don't deal with it. I always say you have to feel it to heal it. Not approval. Radical acceptance does not mean you like, condone, or agree with what happened. It simply means acknowledging this is the reality of the situation right now. Restoring agency. Resisting reality drains your energy. Accepting the facts that they are, accepting the facts as they are stops the exhausting mental struggle, freeing up the psychological energy needed to cope, heal, and plan for the future. A continuous practice. It requires total, all the way acknowledgement of the situation using your mind, body, and emotions. And it must often be repeated daily when unwanted circumstances arise. This is an ongoing thing for the rest of your life. Oh shit, sorry, I should have moved it over. Sorry, y'all. So you can read it, it's there. But this is just basically, you cannot fight against reality. You have to face reality. You can't escape that. Bad things are going to happen. Bad things are going to happen. You're going to have strife. You're going to have stress. You're going to have grief. You're going to have unhappiness. But you can't remove yourself from that. Being oblivious or playing oblivious is not going to change that. Facing reality, facing the truth is going to help you learn coping mechanisms. That's what helped me in recovery, learning to cope, learning that bad things happen. Life is fair because life happens to us all. We're all going to deal with deaths. We're all going to deal with losses, all the things. We have to learn to deal with it. Learning to cope is essential. So when we continue to tell people that they're right, even when they're wrong, we are feeding into their delusions, pushing them further and further away from reality, pushing them further and further away from internally doing work to better themselves and be able to deal with the world around them. Because what you're doing is you're making them a fucking terror to the world around and to anybody that comes into contact with these insufferable people. You're ill-equipped for the world. And the more people that coddle you and feed into this, they are not only harming you, but they're harming other people around you, because now other people have to deal with your bullshit. That makes no sense to me. I'm sorry. That makes absolutely no sense to me. None whatsoever. Oh, what? Somebody? Oh, shoot. Thank you, Salty Pepper, for gifting the memberships. Who are the wieners? Who are the wieners? Thank you so much, Salty. I appreciate you. Let me see who are the wieners. Shit, where are the wieners? What the hell? I can't see them. What the frick? Hold on, sorry. Oh, and I'm going to give 5 memberships too before I get out of here. Hold on. Where the hell are the wieners? Okay. Mayday, Paula, Coffee Loves My Company, Lisa Ann, and Lainey Lynn. Amazing. Thank you so much, Soti. I appreciate you. And congratulations to all the wieners, to all the wieners. And I was way back there. I didn't see it. Sorry. So sorry. If Jenny Jen went at her, oh my God, I'm telling you, she can't take it. She can't take it. Go to a Buddhist shrine acting like that. Imagínate. Kendra and her friends are the queens of cognitive bias. Go read about that in your AI. Kendra. Chris Hansen. Hey, how you doing, my sweetie? My secret lover. Hey, see and say, how you doing? You snuck in here. How you doing? How you doing? It's so cool that now I have voices to go with the faces and the avatars. I love it. I love it. Because now I know the voices. So I'm like, yeah, I know your voice. Sorry. Is that doxing? Shit, I just doxed your voice. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to get down because I was way up there. Shit, even Christians go through life struggles, right? Just like everyone else. Since childhood, I learned to go through everything with God by my side. Exactly. We know that life is going to happen to us, and having a higher power helps you to deal with it. We still have to deal with it. Like me having God is my higher power. For a long time, I refused to say that. You know, it was an internal spiritual struggle, but I wasn't fighting against my spirituality. I was fighting against religion, right? That is man-made. You know, I was fighting against man's ideas of what God is. And when I removed that and just focused on God, my personal relationship with God. Again, I'm not trying to convert anybody, guys. I don't push my beliefs onto people. I'm just trying to get you guys to understand where I'm coming from. That's when it became stronger. My spirituality grew, and that's when I really was able to recognize and take self-inventory and realize that I'm going to fall short. I have a lot of character flaws. I recognize them and I work on them every day. Every day. You can never say you're cured, you're healed. There's always growing to do as a person. The day you stop growing is the day you die, right? There should always be room for improvement as human beings until the day you cease to exist or you move on to a better place or whatever. So I think that that's extremely important. And I've never sat up here as a moral authority. I've sat up here as somebody who's made those mistakes, makes those mistakes, and will make those mistakes tomorrow. but I'm not going to blame anyone else or anything else for my choices. I accept them. And that's the only way that I get to be a better person, a better version of myself, if you will. Let me gift the memberships really quickly. Do I have to do it? Oh, I have to do it from my laptop. Hold on, guys. I have to go here. I have to go here because I have 5 more and it's like the end of the month. And I was going to try to come back. I'm not going to say tomorrow because I'd be lying. But Sunday, because doing 2 back to back, no, ma'am. But I don't know what Sunday. What is Sunday? Well, I'm going to gift them today. And then if I come back Sunday, I come back because I do want to, go live again before the end of the month. Hold on, guys, because it's going to like mess with my sound real quick. Hold on. Okay. I do want to go live again, but I don't want to miss out on, you know what I mean, gifting the 5 memberships. That's the least I could do is gift them every month. Okay, hold on. Who are the winners? Who are the winners? No whammies, no whammies. Captain! You got it. Dorth. Baby duck. Always laughing. Oh, that's Paula. That's Paula. Okay, wait. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I only see 4. What happened? What happened? I only see 4. I only see 4. That's freaking weird. Why do I only see 4, man? Camden, Dorth, Baby Duck, and Paula. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? I'm not bugging. I only see 4. Yes. I don't know what the hell. That's weird. That's suspicious. What the hell? I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody that is part of the 5%. That could be it. It could be one of the people that is part of the 5% want a membership and they won't show up here. And I don't care. You can watch all you want. You just can't chat in my chat. So that's the only thing I could think of. That somebody that. But even if I have somebody blocked from my channel, will they still show up? They probably have me blocked. Somebody who has me blocked probably want a membership. Well, good. Have at it. Have fun scrolling through the members only content because I don't care if you see it. Yes, unless the 5th has me blocked, right? So they probably do. I hope it's not LeBlanc. Please, God, I don't care. Watch all you want, girl. I don't care. I think she unblocked me because I'm able to see her. She gonna block me now that I said that because she had me blocked for a long time, and then I think she unblocked me. Julie Jones. Julie Jones. Yeah, that's true. Shit, you're so welcome, sweetie. You're so welcome, Dorothy. Shit, man. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. So, yeah. So anyway, congratulations to all the winners. Thank you all for being here. I'm gonna go because I want to go get us some food. It's 6:30. I told my son to come out by 6 o'clock, and he didn't. So I'm gonna go get us some food. It's getting late. I appreciate you guys, Consuela. Look at this shit. Oh, crazy. Anyway. I appreciate you guys. I hope I wasn't able to really tell if my internet was better. I hope it was because I'm connected directly to my router. When I go live, I will be connected to my router. It helps me sit in my recliner. This is a bunch of stuffed animals. I'm like a little kid. My sons know I love stuffed animals, so they buy me stuffed animals. It is what it is. But I appreciate you guys so much. And yes, please hit the like button if you haven't. I don't see the dislikes. If you want to hit the dislike, it's still YouTube doesn't differentiate. So whichever one you want to hit it. And so anyway, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. I hope you enjoy your Friday. I will see you guys somewhere. Listen, KK server is the shit. What? We go into voice and we just talk for hours, dude. It's become my obsession. I just go in there and I sit with a bunch of people and we talk and we just talk and have fun, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's so fun. So anyway, that's probably where I'll be until somebody goes live and all the things. I'll see you around these YouTube streets. Most likely I'll be live Sunday. I won't be live tomorrow because I will be lying. This Consuela takes a minute to do. So I'm not going to do it again. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Oh, thank you for all of these. Thank you for being a member. Martin's mommy, my chronic. Thank you for the super chat. my Bliss Chris. And thank you, my salty. I appreciate you guys. It's never expected, but it is aprecias. So, what did Dana say? Have a great weekend. Yes. I will. I'm going to just run out and get dinner. I'm not going to eat it there. I'm going to go to this Spanish restaurant right now. I'll put on my shoes. I got my shorts and my t-shirt on. I'm going to run to the supermarket, to the restaurant. I'll be right back, Camden, because I still got to get my son a card. I got him a cake and stuff, but I wasn't able to get him a card, and he collects the cards every year. So I have to go get him a birthday card and get us our food, and I'll be back. I'll be in voice. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. And even if you're on the fence with me, I know that this live was biased. It is biased, but I still tried to do it with respect. I didn't call her a bitch. I didn't call her out her name. I didn't curse at her at all. So it is what it is. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a great weekend, and I will see you somewhere. Y como siempre, te quiero mucho, mis amores. Love you guys. Bye.